Hi, I'm James Melendres. I co-chair the cybersecurity, data protection, and privacy practice at Snell Wilmer. I represent clients across the country and around the world from our offices in California, Phoenix, and Washington, D.C.
Hi, I'm Aloke Chakravarty. For 20 years, I was a government enforcer where I worked for the FBI, the Department of Justice, and as a prosecutor for the United Nations at The Hague. I'm now a partner in the cybersecurity, data protection, and privacy practice at Snell Wilmer, and I also co-chair its white-collar defense and investigations group.
The European Union's General Data Protection Regulation, or GDPR, establishes new and more onerous requirements for companies around the world that handle personal data of EU citizens. The regulation applies to more companies and more data than most people recognize. Now that the General Data Protection Regulation, or GDPR, is effective, companies face potentially crippling fines, including up to 4% of annual revenue or 20 million euro, whichever is higher.
A company's review of their GDPR readiness is a great opportunity to invest in having best practices in place to secure its data and its networks from cyber attack.
The GDPR's data protection and privacy obligations contemplate today's modern reality that cyber attack is virtually inevitable.
Snell & Wilmer has a multidisciplinary legal team on call for preparedness, investigation, crisis response, and recovery in the event of a cyber incident. Our team's interactive data breach map provides notification requirements under each state's law.
One of the critical new features of the General Data Protection Regulation is the requirement that companies report a data breach to the relevant data protection authority within 72 hours. For companies who haven't completed or even begun their GDPR compliance efforts, it's important to do so as soon as possible.